Okay, so as I said, the algebra here is very simple. I got 2c1i, right? What do I have over here? I got negative 3c2i, right? Now, there's some steps involved. I got the dotted, the 3 dots there to indicate you really should go through the steps just to be sure, but, it very short step to just being able to see what it is, right? But you see that, and go through the steps yourself, but you're going to have 2c1i minus 3c2j plus 2c2i, sorry, 3 c1j plus c2j equals I plus 7j, right?
Why is it minus 3? Why is it 2c1i minus 3c2i?
Well, because I got c2 times negative 3i.
Oh, okay.
I'm skipping steps. So,
okay.
I'm just going ahead.
Okay.
Because I know we can write out the distributive law here, right? And once you've written that out, well, what do? You collect like terms. You collect i's with i's and j's with j's because they don't mix. Okay? So then you have, and I didn't really need to write out that step. I could have just written out directly this. Right? That makes sense? I mean, the algebra is very straightforward. If you work it out yourself and just get whatever multiple of I you got 2 terms here that are multiples of I, they're going to add up to this, right? And 2 terms that are multiples of j, they're going to add up to this. Okay? This leads you to the conclusion that 2c1 minus 3c2 equals 1. How do we know that? Because these equations are not equal unless your multiple of I on this side is equal to your multiple of I on this side. Right? If this is an x and a y, and this is x plus 7y, you know what to do. Well, it's I and j, just the same. Okay? And then over here, you got 3c1 plus c2 equals 7. And now, how do you solve that?
Matrices.
You can write an augmented matrix, or you can, like add 3 times the second equation to the first and eliminate C2, solve for C1, and back substitute and all that, right? So, of course, I expect you to know how to do that, but if you don't, let me know. We'll figure out how to get you straight on it, okay? Some of you have been out, I don't know how long it's been since some of you had classes, but most of you are not completely wet behind the ears, okay? Most of you, many of you don't look like you're 19. You look much younger than that. So, I don't know when you had your last math course and how much rust you've got to get out, right? So if you got to get the rust out, let me know. Figure out what it's going to take. Okay, so we've got this anyhow, okay? And I could write that okay? And I could row reduce that. And that row reduces to okay? If you don't understand how to row reduce, boy, there's all kinds of videos. I would go to Khan, or I'd go to something else that you know works, okay? Plenty of demonstrations. You would spend the rest of your life and not get through half of them, okay? Some of them better than others, which is why I kind of like to start with Khan. But that's how you make sure that you've got row reduction. Or read your book, read the examples. You're just adding multiples of rows to rows. And you're following the procedures we did last time, and I think I've got videos up there that explain that pretty clearly. Okay? If you find a way that I could make the videos clearer, please let me know, other than, not making mistakes or doing stupid things. 'Cause I can't help that. Now, okay, we got this? Okay, well, there's another way to write this. This is one of the big things I want to show you today. Okay. So I'm not going to, summarize this, but